Terran player Ssak. A lot is on the line right now for Shuttle.
Shuttle needs to win this to stay in the game. I mean, kind of like what you said. He'd be out, and I think this is being that it's televised. This is still that round of what, 128?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of guys he needs to beat out and to be eliminated in the very, very first round.
There are a lot of nerds that Shuttle is supposed to slay later on in this tournament, and he may just end up getting knocked out. I'd be pissed, man.
Slain himself.
Yeah, I'd be like, what? I lost? Who did I lose to? What's his name? Ssak? What's Ssak? I'd just be mad, man. Well, Terran's going to wall in, so we can see that our player's going to play it pretty safe. That's a pretty long distance for the SCV to travel, so the Terran actually loses a little bit of money by doing that. And now, okay, Shuttle's going to scout after the gateway. That's pretty standard. It does look like he's going to graze by the middle to check for the proxy. And here's the barracks. One more depot up. There'll be a complete wall in. And it looks like a pretty standard build so far. We didn't see a fast Nexus for the Protoss. We're not seeing anything crazy coming from the Terran yet. You know,
it's always in the beginning of these games where you wonder. You wonder what they're gonna do.
Yeah, what do they have planned?
Exactly. You just wonder what's going through their minds. What have they prepared? Yep, and there it is. He's walling himself in.
He's going to go for the wall in. Probably wants to keep the probe out. And that will mean the Shuttle will be in the dark. He's got to be careful. I think it's going to get in there. Oh man.
Oh.
The probe slid through there. Oh man.
It opened like an automatic door. You just press the button like, hi, let me in.
It's like when you're trying to run into the elevator and the doors are closed and you just barely make it. Man, okay, well now he's in there and now he sees that Terran is mining with one SCV on Vespian gas, which means Terran's going to get the command center in just a little bit here. And now this Marine is going to try to kill his probe. Success.
Alright, I think that was
that was pretty sexy. Did you see that?
Someone's parents.
Depot down there blocking off the probe and then canceling it. Oh. If only that Zealot was a little bit fatter. Well, pretty standard build here from Shuttle. Going to get Dragoon range.
Alright, so now that they've both taken a peek at each other's bases.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think our Terran player is going to really be able to gather too much. Oh, man, this SCV is still alive. I don't think he's going to be able to get too much information until he spots that Nexus, and I don't believe he did spot that Nexus. But Terran is pretty used to playing in positions like this. Now we got another SCV coming over here to do a little bit more scouting. Did manage to get by that Dragoon. And it looks like now he will get the necessary information if he can manage to get up this ridge. He spots the Nexus, and I do believe he got to spot whatever else is warping in over there. We haven't gotten a good glimpse of it yet. Now, what is Terran going to do? We're going to find out pretty soon. We want to look for stuff like an armory, we want to look for the number of factories, when he's upgrading in the factories to decide when the Terran's going to push. And the Terran's double expanding, which means he's really going to focus on economics. He wants to have a really strong economy, and that means that Protoss is going to have to sit back and get an even bigger economy and prepare for a push. But I don't think that Protoss actually has a very good idea of what Terran's doing yet. The observatory not yet finished. So when the observers get in there, then he'll know. But right now, Protoss has no idea whether or not that command center is being built up there, and it is. And this is also pretty typical. Looks like Shuttle's going to take out this power generator. He'll knock the power generator down. That'll give him access to his cliff over his expansion. Probably learn the hard way to watch out for this guy's dropships. And to some extent, I wonder if Shuttle has been shocked into a very defensive state because of that last game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I played StarCraft competitively almost since the game came out, and I can tell you, I know exactly what it's like when you have a Terran dropping you, and you just can't keep up with what he's doing, and it's a terrible feeling. It's very stressful. So that probably took a lot out of him, but he's going to have to get back in this and really focus. And you can see that now there's a thin layer of turrets. I don't know if the observer is going to be able to get in. And yeah, you can see he can't quite get in there, which means he really doesn't know when the Terran's going to push. He doesn't know the Terran has an armory. There's a bunch of factories. He just doesn't know, which means that Shuttle could be in a lot of trouble. Shuttle's completely and totally in the dark. You can see he's really trying to get an observer in there and just isn't having any success. Look at that funny looking neutral unit. And yeah, you can see Shuttle's just not quite sure if he should be expanding again, if he should be making more gates. You can see he's got the probe over there, and it looks like he is, in fact, going to expand again. He probably saw the SCVs mining. He really couldn't get too much of a glimpse of what's going on. He did see SCVs mining at the mineral-only spot, decides he might as well throw up another Nexus. And you can see a pylon wall is being made over here. Landing the barracks at the island, excuse me, so that no command center can be, no Nexus can be built there. And okay, there is an armory. You see it now at the bottom. That should give him some good upgrades. Terran will most likely push out when he has +2 attack, +1 armor. Shuttle's econ seems to be pretty strong now. He's certainly doing a good job during this game. Terran really doesn't have hardly any mines on the map at all, except for those 3 we just saw planted. Shuttle seems to be doing a good job of keeping Terran from being too destructive this game. Although Sakk's playing style right now is totally different from what we last saw.
Yeah, actually, I just overheard the training commentators mention that Ssak is actually playing a little bit like Nada.
Yeah.
It looks like they're both kind of playing it safe, and I don't know. I'm literally sitting at the edge of my seat. I'm wondering what's going to happen.
Well, it looks like Sakk's actually going to push now. You see Vulture Speed's done now. He may be doing some Vulture harassment here. Mm-hmm. Sometimes Terrans put a few siege takes in siege mode right outside their base to try to draw the Protoss in. Looks like Shuttle's not going to have any of that. These mines come in handy later on when the Protoss tries to counterattack. Very nice harassment over here by Ssak. Not too effective. Still a nice idea. Ssak's still moving around the map. And now Ssak decided it's time to push. He has a sizable army. This is a pretty early push. Well, not too early, but I was actually expecting Ssak to push a little bit later. And he's got 2 Goliaths there. Coming in. I don't know if Shuttle's got enough. And it looks like he's going to aim for the expansion. And Shuttle really didn't stop this in time. One Arbiter is out. We do have the Goliaths. I doubt he has stasis yet to try to stop that push. Ssak has got to do. He's got to get this expansion. If Ssak loses his push, he's in a lot of trouble. The forges are going to be taking hits here. Here comes the army. Looks like he's going to move in now. And he's got to scan. He's got to scan right at this moment. There's the scan. And I do believe that Ssak is going to hold this off.
Oh, wow.
Shuttle is getting owned.
Just push it back out.
Oh, man. Ssak is going to take out this expansion. And, wow, this is bad news for the Protoss. Protoss should have done more to delay the push actually getting this close, because now, look, he's set up. He's got a small minefield. The probes can't even escape. The forge is empowered. I think Protoss is going to go for a counterattack. You can suddenly realize Shuttle realizes he's in a terrible place right now. And he's going to go for the counterattack. Ssak's got to hold this off. And now he's going to come in and intercept. More scans get dropped. Terran's going to come in from behind. I think this attack's going to fail for Shuttle. Oh man, expect GG very soon here. Unless Shuttle can pull a miracle. I think Shuttle's initial build was just bad. He didn't give him the time to get the observers in there. He didn't give him the economy advantage. And it looks like Shuttle may be chased into this minefield over here. That's going to give these other units a chance to catch up and pick off these tanks. Oh my God. Oh, the humanity of it. Shuttle, I am sorry.
This is brutal.
This sucks for Shuttle. There's the Panda Bear guy watching this unfold. Even he cannot believe that Shuttle is losing this. Oh, this is just bad for the Protoss. If Terran expands and gets a few more upgrades and pushes, I think it's going to be over. Technically, Shuttle's dead, just not physically. Man. Okay. That's pretty much it. All right, now let's see. Yeah, I think this is it. I think he's just going to walk over him.
But I mean, just look at that army. There's no way.
Yeah, he's got so many units. I would be shocked if Shuttle ever possibly managed to recover from this. There's so many vultures, I don't even think those cells are going to do that much damage.
See what's going on. This is slaughter.
This has got to be so painful for Shuttle. Shuttle is probably in total disbelief that he is now losing the first game of the tournament he got fourth in. Shuttle eliminated so many good people last time. He just got socked. He probably feels like he got socked in the face. Well, Shuttle's barely managing to hold this off, but he doesn't have an expansion. No, never mind. There's more tanks. Damn. There it is. Shuttle crushing defeat. And Shuttle has managed to come to a loss such as this. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that just happened. Only 7% of the people out there thought that Ssak would win.
I know. Well,
I cannot believe that.
This kid, knowing his odds after really preparing for this game, this is quite exciting for Ssak. It gives him a chance to become this year's Cinderella Man.
Yeah.
We'll just keep him guys, watch out for this guy. We'll see how far he goes in this tournament. Could be a new and rising star for sure.
He has the taste of victory in his mouth. That was pretty impressive.
How did he lose that?
Well, I think it had a lot to do with Shuttle's build. I think there was this moment where you could see that Shuttle was really trying to play it safe because the first game was so out of control. So then in the second game, he plays a really standard build, but then doesn't get his observers inside the Terran space. He can't quite predict when the push is going to come. I don't know. It was not good. And unfortunately, well, for Shuttle at least, Sakk's going to move on now. I mean, Ssak deserves to win. He played better.
Shuttle definitely was outplayed.
Yeah.
Even I was able to see that one.
Yeah.
You know, Ssak just everything went in order that he wanted, and he got his victory. 2-0. So that's what 2-0. Toss Girl won the first game, the first set, and now here we are with 2-0. Sakk's favor.
I got to hand it to him. I mean, congratulations, Ssak. I don't think a lot of people expected you to win, and now here you are. So he's going to move on to the next round.
All right. So who are we waiting on for the third game here?
Oh, we got Baby versus
Heng.
H-E-N-G.
Heng. Okay. Baby is on. He's representing We Made Fox, while Heng is representing the same team.
Yep. They are both teammates.
They are both teammates. I didn't even catch that. This should be fun. They're both actually really quite young.
I know.
Baby being 14 in age, and the other one, he's 16 in age. So, we have this little battle of youngins coming up into the field.
It's going to be a baby fight. Last time we had a Cinderella fight, this time we're going to have a baby fight.
Yeah. They are, let's see, they both came on the scene in 2007. It says here, and they were actually both in last season's tournament as well. I'm just reading. Sorry, guys, I'm reading all my stats off here for you. They didn't get very far. No, Baby got to the round of 64s.
Yeah.
And
he lost to Anytime.
Yeah. Oh.
I think so.
Okay. And then Heng.
He's really good.
I mean, Heng made it to the next round. He got to the 128s, but he was eliminated out there. So we'll see how far these two go this time around.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this unfolds. I am a big fan of Baby, so I kind of want to see him move on. But we'll see. I haven't seen this other player. Now it's going to be Terran versus Protoss again. So it should be pretty good.
On the same 2 maps?
Yeah, on the same 2 maps.
All right. Baby is actually standing over there. God, he's adorable.
He's a little cutie patootie.
He just have these little cheeks you want to pinch.
So we can see him from wherever we are. He's right over there.
But,
he's so small. He's just, it's a little miniature pro game.
All right, let's just hope he's not looking over here going, grrr,
Good thing he doesn't know what we're saying.
He could surprise us all, though. He supposedly actually is one of the top students in his school as well.
Really?
I mean, not only is he a professional StarCraft player, but in his entire, in his middle school, he ranked something like 3rd last year in the entire school. So not only is he genius at the game, but he's obviously very smart in academics, and that's a hard feat considering how much they have to practice, considering how much time Korean students put into their studies as well.
Yeah, no kidding. He's obviously very gifted. I mean, if he's this good at StarCraft at 14, and he's not failing out of school.
And 14. He came on the scene
13. I think he was 13
years old. Most kids are. I don't even know what they do at 13. That's been too long. What do kids do at 13?
They play StarCraft. And they watch cartoons.
And drink milk.
They drink warm milk and cookies.
Yeah, possibly.
And that's it.
But we can't give him too much credit. Like I said, Heng is pretty young as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever casted a game with Heng. I think it's his first time with GOM TV. So
no, it wasn't, because he was in the thing last season.
Oh, I guess maybe I didn't cast his game unless he changed his ID. I cast so many StarCraft games.
He changed his ID. I found that out too.
Okay.